All right, good morning. I'm at the boat. This is hopefully will be just a day project, probably an all-day project. I had a spider web crack, and you can see this gel coat, they call it, on top where these cracks are. Well, unfortunately, over enough time, and the boat's going on 40 years old, if they get deep enough, or as this one was probably stepped on or whatever, and it just continued to crack through not just a top layer, but it went all the way through the bottom, through moisture. And it has a core between the two layers of fiberglass. You can see it here. But anyway, I'm going to be cleaning that little hole out there that I found. Everything else looks pretty good. There's one more crack on the other side I gotta do the same thing with. Hopefully, I don't think it's as big, and everything else will be okay. The little stuff, I'll get a Dremel, use some gel coat and clean that up. But this one, obviously, going through two layers, top and lower, of the fiberglass, needs to be repaired. So that's what I'm doing. Thankfully, the guys at Marina gave me a sheet of some fiberglass laying around. I'm gonna lay that in here, probably 2 or 3 layers to fill in the depth, and then put some, they call it 1708 fiberglass resin on top, really strong stuff. A couple layers, and then CSM, which is the finer of the grade of fiberglass. And yeah, what a wonderful weekend project. Anyway, my Cowboys aren't playing till tomorrow night, so what else can I do? Anyway, it's good times. Until next time. All right, I got the first layer of fiberglass cut to fit. Now I'm going to do 2 more. As you can see, it's really pretty thick. So it should be much easier than layering a lot of 1708 thick fiberglass mat down. It'll be stronger than you know it. Right, here it is. I got the fiberglass putty. Any big cracks, obviously, around the fiberglass. A couple of stainless steel screws in there to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I got resin between each layer of fiberglass. I got 2 layers in the big spot, 3 the smaller. I wasn't perfect on mixing the putty with the catalyst, so it's taking probably twice as long to harden, but it is hardening. But I've been here all day, so I'm going home. I can come back tomorrow after church, tomorrow afternoon, and then start laying some fiberglass, because the putty will be rock solid. See you. All right, it is Tuesday afternoon. I just finished putting 1708, the thick structural fiberglass matting over the patch, and fiberglass putty. Then I finished it up with a top coat of CSM, which is a thinner fiberglass mat. And here's the other side, all done. It's curing now. It's probably close to already being done. And then I'm gonna call it a day. I think it came out really well. All right, here it is. Just sanded it with the orbital sander, the gel coat. You can see the low areas. Now all I have to do is blend up some fairing compound, basically Bondo, but for fiberglass. This side and the port side over here. I got it all prepped up. clean it up with some acetone, and yeah, time to get working. All right, I just put down the fairing compound. Really light coat on the port side as well. Supposed to dry within an hour, so I'm gonna walk around, make sure it's starting to set okay, and probably call it a day. Come back tomorrow, sand it out, and then possibly put down one more coat to make sure it's nice and smooth. All right, here it is. I just put hopefully about the last coat of gel coat on this. It looks pretty darn good. You can tell it's wet, but it looks great. Other side here in the dark in the shade. Came out really well. All right, this is day, I don't even know. But anyway, I put hopefully the last coat of gel coat on, maybe one more. I've got a couple spots where I got to touch up a little bit with some putty. But overall, I couldn't be happier. It's flat. I've got one high spot. But I am not going to worry about it. Once I get the non-skid on there and stuff, it'll be fine. But the most important thing is it's done, it's dry. Oh yeah. All right, got it all prepped up. Went over the whole lower deck with some acetone. Get rid of any chemicals or dirt or whatever else is on there. I'm gonna mask it and use my vac to blow off any kind of stuff that might be left over before I put the non-skid on. All right, it's Friday afternoon. I just took the masking tape off, and the old grill looks pretty good. The sun's breaking through, but I think she looks almost like a newer boat. I'll throw the wood on here. I got rails that run along the top of the deck. And then I got to put the traveler in here and call it a day and get out back in the water.